Welcome back. This video is going to show you how to install doors and windows in your SketchUp model. You'll notice on the Stage 4 TAS website some general details about sizes of wall heights, door dimensions, etc. Really important to note that doors are 800mm by 2100mm. So I'm going to practice by drawing a front door in here. Now some walls it's going to be important you just don't start from anywhere, or that you find the middle. Here I've got the tape measure tool. I'm measuring the width of the wall. So here I'm going to type in the width of the wall minus the door width. And I'm going to divide that by 2. And that's the number I need, or how far I need to come in from each side of that wall. You can type that into the dialog box and it will give you a guide point. I can now draw my rectangle for the door. I'm going to type in 2100, 800. Then simply I just push pull from this side of the door, and I'm going to reference the back wall just at the top there. That's the side of the wall we're going to, and I can click and that will create a gap in the wall for us to then insert a door in. Here we have a hallway, and obviously when we drew the squares, the wall stayed there. In this instance, I'm going to draw a line on the top to get rid of this wall first, using the line tool. Once I've got that line there, I can simply push-pull from one side of this wall to the other, and click, and that wall will disappear. If you're left with lines, just pick up the erase tool and erase those lines away. At the end of this hallway, I don't need to draw a line on top because there's already a wall either side, so I can just simply push-pull that to that point. You can see I'm left with a line, so just pick the eraser tool up and erase that top and bottom line. Now I have a hallway where I can get from the front door to the back room there. Okay, here in this instance we're going to draw a slightly wider door. This is more of a doorway than a door, just like an archway. I can measure in from the outside about 600mm. Leaves enough of a column. I'm going to do that from both sides. That'll give us guide points to go to. When we pick up that rectangle tool, I can pick up those guide points. Draw where I think the door's going to go, or that doorway. Can type in some dimensions if you want it specific, and then get the push-pull tool, reference that back side of the wall at the top there and click. I'm just simply erasing the guide points there. Okay, now we come to installing some doors. We use the 3D warehouse here. I click that symbol at the top. The 3D warehouse will load. This is a place where all other models that other people have made they can choose to upload them here. Just going to type in front door in the search. It's up to you what style of front door you want to choose. Just going to choose a fairly standard one here. And you can press download and click on OK to download that model straight into your SketchUp model. Okay, what I'm doing here is getting the move tool on the corner of that door. I'm going to move it from point to point. I'm going to move the point of that door, the bottom point, to the bottom point of that wall. It's really important you don't just drag that door from anywhere. Okay, now obviously the door doesn't fit in that space, so I'm going to pick up the scale tool. I'm going to scale the height first, so I drag it to top of my doorway that I drew, and then secondly, I'm going to orbit around here first, and then I'll pick up the scale tool again, and from the edge there, I'm going to pick up that middle part of the scale tool and drag it to the edge of the doorway, and it should click, should snap to that edge for you. You can do that with any model. You can always scale them up and down to fit your space. I think for internal doors you can leave just a space rather than putting doors in. Now for a window, I'm just going to draw a rectangle here, a window space or cavity, just like you do with doors. You can get the mouse pointer and click on that, and then get the push-pull tool, reference the back of the wall there at the top, and click. Okay, I'm going to return to the 3D warehouse and find a window that's suitable. You can also search the 3D warehouse online. I'm just googling 3D warehouse. Found one here that's suitable, so download and press OK. It'll download straight into the model. So in this instance it's downloaded flat, so I'm going to have to rotate this first so it sits parallel with my wall. Pick up the move tool. As you hover over, you'll see some plus signs. If you click on that plus sign, that's going to allow you to rotate your model. You can also use the rotate tool there that's in between the move and the scale tool in the toolbar. Okay, again, I'm going to pick up my move tool and select the bottom point of the window and drag it to the bottom point of the cavity there. Now it's really important that you pick up the scale tool and drag that point up to the top point of that gap there, and it fits in perfectly. Okay, that's part 2.